Sorry, are you guys still here? Am I back? I don't know what happened. That was weird. Hi. I'm back, sorry. Where did I leave off? My friend who, was living in America, he dresses alternatively. So he doesn't dress how a man would dress in America. So he was always getting kind of picked on and bullied. And he thought the solution to his problems was moving to Japan because he thought he would be more accepted. He looks, you know, obviously not American, like, well, no, he obviously looks not white. He definitely looks American, in my opinion. But even after moving to Japan, it did not solve, like, his depression. I think that's people's, like, biggest misunderstanding of, like, moving to a new country. It's not gonna solve your internal issues if you are depending on, like, changing your environment can definitely help with your mental state, but you can't depend on it because you never know, right? Like, you have to fix what's inside first before you can start to feel better on the outside. I don't know if I'm making any sense. It's okay. I think usually if it's just 2 videos, I can just do like a part 1 and part 2. But if it's like 3 or 4, then I do need to stitch them together. Oops. But yeah, that is to say, like, moving to any country, not just Japan, right, is not the solution to your answers. It might be, but you have to really look deep down the reasons why you want to move to a new country, because Japan is not all flowers and roses, or I don't know what the saying is, perfume and roses. Sunshine and roses, is that the English saying? They have issues with, you know, like we mentioned before. Sometimes Japanese people, especially just government laws in general for foreigners, are quite racist. They don't include like non-Japanese citizens when they are thinking about policy. It's not, you know, like, it is a very homogenous society, and if you stick out, you will feel it. Puppies and rainbows, I think, is the phrase. It's not all puppies and rainbows. But yeah, because their society is very homogenous, if you don't fit in, you will stick out, and you will start to feel that chafe against your identity as you grow there, you know, in your career. And some people are able to overcome, you know, those differences and be able to live with like their new understanding of Japan, and others like just, you know, can't face that their vision of Japan is different than the reality. And you can't, again, you can't expect living in like your favorite country, any country, right, will solve your problems, because there are some problems that can't be solved by changing what country you live in. I mean, all countries have pros and cons. You just have to consider them carefully when you have a chance to, you know, move. I mean, despite how much I complain about, you know, living in America and the American healthcare system, for me, where I am in life, like, I think America is a very comfy place to live, because I'm accepted for who I am, and I don't have to, you know, fight for a place at the table when it comes to my identity and my politics. I might feel differently if I move to another place in America, but I mean, where I am right now, I like it, and I'm not particularly in any way wanting to change that at the moment. Doesn't have as much cool stuff as Japan, but as long as I can live safely, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Like, safety and shelter, I think, is the biggest thing. Like, when thinking about a place to live. Japan was very safe. I definitely did not feel like I was in any danger when I lived there. And food. Yes, food is also important. The other reason why I just could not live like full-time in Japan was I missed I missed my food from home. I missed eating Vietnamese food, you know? I missed Mexican food. The American burgers were okay in Japan. Like, they definitely hit the craving. They were able to. But there are certain things like Vietnamese pho and bún bò Huế and like all the other like lesser known food dishes, lesser known dishes that I just could not get in Japan. And the cooking ingredients are very different. So I could not replicate those same dishes that I was able to eat back home. So that was a big part for me, was the food and the ingredients that I had available to me just made me miss home a lot more. That's okay, you know? Sometimes that's just the way life is. But you definitely, when you move to a new country and you're, you know, forced to live there for at least a year, and then you have to make a decision if you want to continue to live there, I feel like it gives you more perspective on, you know, what you have. And it teaches you to be grateful for what you have versus, you know, taking things for granted. At least that's how I feel. Okay, so I need to back up there when I jump. What if I stay backed up here? Okay, walk here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is not a full jump. This is gonna be PB if I make it. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 jump. Okay, so is it like a... Okay. What is this? Do I jump up here? No. So I have to jump through here. Okay, so this is all figuring it out, you guys, from here. Walk here. Okay, so... Ooh. How do I make that jump? Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, so maybe less power there. Every time I think about moving to America, I remember that avocados are expensive and it changed my mind. Also, hi, I was lurking. No worries. Hello, welcome in. Avocados, huh? Yeah, they are quite expensive in America. I live in California though, so I think they are much cheaper here in California than they would be like if you were somewhere further away from like the farms and such. Wow, I'm so bad at that jump. Even just moving across country was tough because I lost a lot of support structure. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like, even just in the same country, like moving is always going to be an adjustment because you're losing your sense of community. Like, you're having to settle in a new place with new people, and maybe there's only one thing that's constant, which is, you know, maybe your job, or if you're moving because of a significant other, you only have that significant other, you know, and you have to think, is that going to be enough until I am able to adjust to my new life? I think, you definitely experience culture shock. Even, I mean, when you're moving to a new country, definitely, right? There's always some kind of honeymoon period where you're just over the moon that you've made it. But then you start to get kind of sad because things aren't exactly the same as what you were expecting. Again, reality versus expectations. And then there's bargaining. You learn how to live with some things and without others. And you seek out, you know, what you absolutely need. And some people can never get to like the full phase of acceptance. Sometimes they just go home because it's just too different. And other times they're able to adapt and thrive. Not saying that one is like better than the other. It's just, I think that's just the reality of the situation for many people. But when did you move, Beetle Ian? How far did you move? And have you adjusted to your new life? Hopefully yes. California to New York. Oh dang, how was that? You had to get rid of... Do you drive in New York or do you just take the subway? Because I know California is definitely very car dependent, but New York is like, you can just get rid of your car. You don't really need a car in New York. The subway is like practical. I walk in both places. Oh, I see. Okay. Well then, it wasn't much of an adjustment. That, like, at least in that way. I really enjoyed my time in New York when I went there with my friends last year in October. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did go to New York for about a week in October. I had a lot of fun. But it's a very busy town. I don't know if I could, like, live there. New York for 7 years, back in California now. Gotcha, okay. Gotcha. I do want to move somewhere else at some point for multiple reasons. But I know losing immediate contact with family and friends would suck. Yeah. Plus, like, sometimes when you move to a new place, you're just so busy. Fuck. You're just so busy with adjusting. It's hard to find time, and time zones are a thing, you know? How do I make that jump easier for me? That's not it. Hold on. I can't, for some reason, that jump is really, really difficult. I'm gonna drink some tea. Hold on. Okay. How am I doing on ads? I'm doing okay. Let's just keep going. Yes. Worst thing for me about New York, bad summer weather and no refried beans. There's no refried beans in New York? That's like a weird, that's like a tiny weird thing that I don't think I would ever notice because I don't think I eat refried beans that much. Okay, and then... Nice, made it. How does a whole state go without refried beans? Absolutely crazy, New York. Hey, Sheriff Dawkins, how are you? It's a type of Mexican food that's just nearly impossible to find. I assume it's a supply issue? Beans? But beans are like so easy to transport. Refried beans are just beans that have been fried in lard, right? As if I needed more reason to not move to New York. I actually do, like, when I'm eating Mexican food and they have like the tomato rice and the beans, I actually love those beans. They're so good. They taste so delicious. I know they're not great for you, but they are so delicious. Refried though. Yes. Cooked and then cooked again, right? That's what refried means, right? With the re? I would assume so. I'm gonna say yes. I must be correct. Oh god, okay. Made it. Nice. Okay. How do I make this jump here? Do I just scoot forward? No. There has to be an easier way. Scoot back? No, that's not it either. What if I put more power into that jump when I scoot back? Like, it isn't impossible to make, of course, but it's a pain. I imagine if you don't have the right lards, etc. Either way, it was awful. Several years in, I found one place that would serve it as a side, but they were too far for delivery. That sucks. Just one place. What a shame. New York had really good food, too. I'm surprised. Also, welcome back, Chrono. Are you finally done with work? Have you returned home? Are you getting paid overtime? I hope so. I hope so. They seemingly had everything else. Yeah, like the Asian food I had in New York, Southern food, man, the cornbread at that one place that Lux recommended. I don't even remember the name anymore. Pizza was great in New York. Even like the sandwiches at the bodega were chef's kiss fantastic. Taking comp time later in the week. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Oh, for Universal. Fun. Well, at least it'll be worth it. Do you think... Thanks for letting me talk about Japan. Night chat. No worries! If you ever want to come back and talk more about Japan, you are more than welcome to. I love talking about Japan. Good night, Muffin. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thank you so much for tucking Muffin in, Chrono. I'm finished taberuing. What did you taberu? Do you think it's cool that in some places in America you can find food from pretty much any culture? I think that's what I love about America, is how diverse the food is. And the people, right? Japanese curry. That sounds delicious. Maybe I should make some curry. I have potatoes that I think I need to use up. Or maybe I should make some potato soup. That's also really yummy. And simple to make, I think. I love going to, God, was it Ichiban Ichibanya? I don't remember. It used to be at Diamond Jamboree, but like their spicy curry is so good. No, not cocoa curry. It was at Diamond Jamboree. Curry udon would be nice. Oh, I love curry udon. Curry sauce with udon noodles instead of rice. So delicious. I just love udon noodles. It's like my noodle choice when my friends and I eat hot pot. It's definitely the udon noodles are my favorite. Damn it. Was Diamond Jamboree Coco? It wasn't like Ichibanya or something? Are you sure? Coco Ichibanya. Okay. Yes. That place. I loved the spicy curries there. They were very delicious. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Oh, come on, please. Wanna go to Kichi so badly. Oh, is he in Kyoto or is he in Osaka? Kichi seems like such a cool restaurant to go to, but also it seems really hard because like he's gotten super famous, right? Kyoto, I see. I have an alarm set to try and book a table. Wait, when are you going? Are you just going to try to book a table and then get tickets to Japan? Because if so, that sounds hella baller. Early October. I see. I'm not that dedicated. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. If you're ever going to be in Tokyo, I recommend Swallowtail Cafe. Just saying. Swallowtail Cafe is a great butler cafe that everyone should experience at least once in their life. I'm not biased. Already booked tickets and accommodation. Ooh, fun. Okay. Well, you should definitely let us know how your trip goes once, you know, you're back from it. But October is in a very long while, so we have a lot of time for you to plan before you actually go. Have lots of fun for us, Chrono. Yes, very true. Very, very true. What show said? Going to Osaka, Kyoto, Nagoya, and Tokyo. What are you doing in Tokyo? What are your Tokyo plans? Are you just gonna weeb it up in Tokyo? That's what I would do. All my Tokyo trips when I lived in Japan was like going to Akihabara for the Square Enix cafe and then Ikebukuro. I would like maybe go to Odaiba for the Gundam. And I went one time with my family to the Odaiba onsen. That was fun. Very like theme parky kind of onsen. Cannot confirm or deny. I see. What street food do you recommend trying? Ooh, in Japan, I recommend definitely trying okonomiyaki, yakisoba, and takoyaki. Those are great street foods. They have like the potato tornado. I think that's what it's called, where it's like spiralized potato, but that's not anything special. Ooh, crepes that you can get like kind of just at any like usually any corner. The crepes are really good. Different flavored ice creams. So I think in Nagano, especially in Matsumoto, there was like wasabi flavored ice cream. They also had in this really bougie area in Karuizawa up north, they had like gold flaked something ice cream. I tried that. No. Moving backwards to jump does not work there. Tamagoyaki. Tamagoyaki is more like restaurant food though, like a sushi restaurant food. Okay, I just need to scoot forward like super far for that. Okay, I can do that. Excuse me, I forgot to mute myself. But I mean, I do like Japanese street food, but honestly, most of the restaurants do it so much better. So, thank you for the hydrate. I'm thinking Tsukiji and Nishiki Market. Oh, okay. You're right. I do think they have Tsukiji at the Tsukiji Market. They do have tamagoyaki that you can just buy on the street. I do remember seeing a post about that. Okay. Very carefully. Okay, full jump here. Okay. Nice. And scoot back and jump. Okay. Oh! Oh no! Okay, so more than that. I need to be confident that I will make it. Okay, and then here. 1, 2. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's try that again. The teleport thing is still a little bit trippy. It really is. I think because I'm playing, I know what direction I'm going and I know where I'm gonna end up, but for you it's kind of like, oh, like I don't think you guys have made the association yet. I at least know where I'll be appearing, so it is okay for me. Okay, so 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Too little. Oh. Okay, wait. More jumping there. Okay. 2. Oh no. Fuck. Now we're back here. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, show. I drank some tea to hydrate. Okay, hold on. I am bonking my head. Bonking my head too much. There we go. Oh, I held it too long. That's fine. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Nope, come on. Okay. We'll jump here. Too much. Too much. Definitely too much. Okay, let's slow it down. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Nice. Scoot up closer so that I can... Okay. That jump, if I go closer, it's a little bit easier than going further away. This jump, I need to be on the edge. There we go. Nice. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. And here. 1, 2. Nope. That one is like a lot. Is it like 3? Has it been 3 this entire time? Full jump here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. To the edge. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, full jump here. What sucks is we're going early October, so we miss Koyo. Yeah, it's still hot in October too. That sucks. 1, 2, 3. Who picked October? 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I feel like that's a 3. That was like a really long. Oh god, it's like a really long 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I counted too fast. It is a 3. I think it is a 3. I think that jump's definitely a 3. Let's try that again. Okay, come on. Not even. Rejected. By the weird platforms that point up. Nope. Try that again. Come on. Can I make the jump if I'm behind that little block, or do I need to be up there? My friend that was over at my place said kawaii ne when she looked at my monitor in my room before leaving. Wait, why? What did she see on your monitor? Did you have like a cute idol wallpaper or something? Also, hello Janya boy. Congratulations again. Finishing your internship is always something we should be happy to celebrate. For anyone who's like celebrating something exciting or like a particular milestone or achievement in their life, definitely let us know. I'd be more than happy, you know? I think chat also would be more than happy to celebrate with you. You? Princess? Oh, me? Oh, that's so sweet. Tell your friend I said thanks. Oh, I'm blushing. Thank you for the stretch taster. Chat, you should also stretch. I'm cute! John, your boy's friend, said so. I'm cute. Was going to the Square Enix cafe for yourself? Did you know any of the games at the time you went? Oh, sorry, I totally like missed that message, Joe. So funny story. Did I tell you guys this story? My friend, definitely 14 Cafe was for myself because I was playing 14 at the time. But I had made plans with a fellow English teacher in my area to go to Tokyo. And like before we went, like yes, the stream did crash earlier. Before we went, I used to be like a huge planner, like at least plan stuff on certain days so that we had the choice to go, right? But my friend who I was going with, she was like, whatever, we don't need to plan, we can just, you know, wing it. And I was like, okay. But there was one thing that I really wanted to go to, which was the Final Fantasy Cafe. And initially, she said she didn't want to go on that trip, and I was like, well, I live in Japan, I can go to Tokyo anytime I want. So I didn't end up reserving tickets, because you need to reserve tickets for the, cafe. It turns out, at the time that we were in Tokyo, like her ex or whatever was gonna be in Tokyo. He's like some voice actor. He was gonna be in Tokyo, he's doing some work, and she like totally just ditched me on my trip. And so I was like, well, fuck, like if I knew I was gonna be by myself, or if I knew she wasn't gonna be doing certain things with me on certain days, I would have booked tickets for myself for the Final Fantasy Cafe, because you need to reserve. I got like really angry, but then I was like, I know how to solve this. Definitely did a gaijin smash. I went to the cafe, and I went early in the morning when they first opened, and was talking to one of the waiters, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, you know, I played really dumb, and I spoke in English, and I was like, oh, you know, do you have any space for, you know, like a walk-in? I saw that on the website you might take some people, and that's what I was talking to the guy about, and they couldn't understand me. So they had, so I was like, oh yeah, they're totally just gonna give up and give me a seat, right? But then they called one of their colleagues over, and I guess he spoke better English, but like not by much. So then I started talking a little bit faster, but not by much, right? And I was trying to explain the situation again. And eventually I gaijin smashed my way into a seat at the cafe. I felt really bad about it because, you know, I can speak Japanese and I can understand Japanese fine. It was just the one time because my friend was a real, I don't know if I consider her like a friend per se, because she really left me high and dry when she left to go like hang out with her, like I don't even know if it was her ex, like a friends with benefits situation, but she just left me in Tokyo, and I was like, okay, well, if we had planned things, I would have had things to do. She was the one who wanted to play things by ear. And that was when I was like, I'm never traveling with people who don't take this seriously again. Not friend. Thank you for the head pat, Tropical. Hello. Did they get back together? I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure they slept with each other that weekend. I was obviously not pleased because she basically just ditched me the entire weekend. We only saw each other on the hotel, on the train ride there, at our Airbnb, and then on our train ride back to our small city. And I was like, that sucks. She was not a friend. That's kind of messed up of your teacher friend. It's one of my pet peeves. When people kind of just dick around you and expect you to follow their schedule. Yeah. Because then, like, then I would have, you know, I would have booked the Square Enix Cafe. I would have booked the Swallowtail Cafe. All of these things need time in advance. Like, you can't just roll up and expect, I mean, I gaijin smash my way into a seat, right? But you can't just roll up and expect people. Thank you for the head pat and the hydrate. Everyone just giving me lots of head pats, thank you. You can't just roll up and expect there to be like a free seat because these things are popular and people want to go, you know? Let the thirst loose. Princess needs to cool down. Yeah, I still get heated when I think about just that one trip to Tokyo. Like, I was so mad. It was not cool. Thank you for the head pat, Janya boy. I appreciate you guys making me feel better. Thank you.
They ask you how you are, you don't just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I'm not fine, the Raptor Princess. It's a fun story. Yeah, it's the time I gaijin smashed the Square Enix Cafe without meaning to, and I felt so bad about it after. But hey, I at least got to go and, you know, get a couple coasters. I have so many coasters. I should take a picture of it for you guys. I have a lot of coasters from the Final Fantasy XIV Cafe. If anyone goes and doesn't want their coaster, can you please mail it to me? I would pay for it. I really would. I love collecting the coasters at the Square Enix Cafe. Because you get one, when you reserve your ticket, you get one. You get to choose one at the front. And then you also get one for each, like, dish that you order. And it's like a coaster with like art on it. It's really cute. I'm learning Princess really holds on to grudges and Pokemon. I know, I do. I am a very stubborn person. And I do remember my grudges for a very long time. And I will hold on to them. I bottle things in a lot. We might end up going, but not sure yet. Gotcha, okay. Well, let me know if you... Oh god. If you go to the Square Enix Cafe and you get certain coasters that I don't have, I would love them. If you're not gonna keep them. That was... I just got rejected from that jump. Wow. I have about 7 more minutes because I do need to end for our raid night today. I'm a little bit sad that I couldn't do more of Abaddon's Heights, but it is a very technically difficult area, so I'm not mad about it. Oops. We need a collection channel in Discord to share our collections. I feel like, I don't know what it would be named though, because like, we have a channel for puppy pictures, which, I mean, it's just extended to dogs, right? Dogs, by extension, everyone's pets. So we have that. We also have a food channel. I mean, what would you name it? Shiny Bones. That's actually a good one. I might do that. Shiny Bones. Just cool things like that you collect, whether it's cards or like Action collects, you know, figures to build models and stuff. That would be fun. I'm gonna do that. Wait, Chrono, you're an admin in the Discord, right? Can you add a Shiny Bones channel? Just add it for everyone right now. Do you know how to set up a Discord channel? I do not wish to be exposed like this. Chrono has a lot of collections, apparently, that he doesn't want anyone to know about. Toy chest? I like Shiny Bones more. Shiny Bones is like the perfect word for dogs and their collections. It's either that or socks. You know, dogs love to collect socks. It could be named Sock Collection. I don't know. I like Shiny Bones more. Nope. We're not gonna get back to that area before I need to end for the night. Tropical says, it's fine, Chrono. We're all nerds here. Or tennis balls. You know, tennis balls is also a good one. Dogs love tennis balls. Okay, I just want to jump my way out of this first map, at least. Thank you, Chrono, for the Shiny Bones. I love it. Balls. I will, later, I'm gonna go look for my Final Fantasy XIV coasters that I've collected from the cafe. So you guys can see all the cool coasters that I've collected. So I've been there like a couple times, probably like 4 or 5 times at this point. And every time I go to the cafe, you know, it never hurts to ask people, because some people just go for the novelty of going to the 14 cafe. But I'll go up to people and I'll ask them like, hey, you know, do you guys want to like maybe trade coasters? And sometimes when you ask, people don't care about keeping their coasters. They're like, you can fucking have it. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So I always ask when I'm there. I'll go around to each table and I'll ask them like, hey, are you keeping your coasters? Do you want to maybe trade coasters? You know, I have all these copies. Is there something that you want that I don't, you know, like that I have that, you know, I can trade for something that I want? That's always fun. I have my Doctor Who collection and my mug collection to share. Ooh, please, please, please share. Love that. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, well, we tried our best. I'll probably take this chance, I think, to, after, if we end up near the bottom, I'm just gonna take my off time from Jump King this week to jump back to Abaddon's Heights, so that we can do actual progress on stream next week, because I don't think we're gonna be able to get back there in like the 2 minutes I have. Wonder if I know I think I know exactly where my coaster collection is. Pretty sure it's in one of my Kallax shelves cubbies. I'll show my magnum opus I made by my artsy friend. Ooh, please, yes, share. Like 300 euros to 400 euros. Is it euros? Pounds worth of Doctor Who stuff. Are you a huge Doctor Who fan then, Tropical? Oh my god, I can show my Sailor Moon cabinet. I have a lot of Sailor Moon stuff. I love Sailor Moon, you guys. A stamp collection. You know, I always hear about stamp collections, but I don't think I've ever heard or like met anyone IRL who has a stamp collection. Pounds. We had no idea. Guys, share your collections in Shiny Bones. I want to see all the shiny things people like to collect in our community. Okay, well, that's it. I think that's it. It's 8:30. I need to grab some dinner and then I need to prepare for raid. So, unfortunately, that is where we're ending in Jump King. But I want to say thank you so much to Zawara for the resubscribe for a year. Thanks for dropping all those mad facts about the Powerpuff Girls, Zawara. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I had fun talking about, you know, Japan and also just being healthy mentally. And soon sharing our shiny collections with each other. I do not need this judgment. No one's gonna judge you, Chrono. It's fine. GW Media was built from a Doctor Who fanzine. What's GW Media? Is that like a company? Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out, chilling with us as always. I really appreciate it. Who is streaming tonight that I can pass you guys on to? Always a fun time when we play Jump King, because jumping is like this really low risk activity for me, so I can, you know, have conversations with you guys versus a game that's like more intent with story and I have to focus on story sometimes. So it's hard. Let's see. Sky is on playing FF9. We do like FF9. Who is this? Do I know this person? Why am I following them? They're not on anymore. Yeah, let's raid Sky, who's playing FF9. GW Media is part of my GW brand. Oh, okay, gotcha. Low risk. Alright, you guys, you know the drill. If you are joining us on this raid and you have a subscription, also thank you, Gunny, for purchasing 3 months of subs for my stream elements. But yes, if you have a subscription, copy the emotes with the Evermarch, and if you would like to follow us and you are not subscribed, you still can join us with the corgi derp faces that I love so much. We are going to be raiding my friend Skyen. Sky, he is an awesome content creator. He is playing some Final Fantasy tonight. I know his chat purchased subs to vote in favor of FF9. I don't know what the other side of the vote was. I don't quite remember that, but we're gonna go see him play FF9 for the first time. As always, you guys, please be happy, please be healthy, but most of all, please be kind. Be kind to others, because you never know what a smile, hug, or a hello could do for someone who's having a bad day. And be kind to yourself. Stay hydrated. Make sure you're getting up and stretching every once in a while. Thank you today, you guys, for taking care of me by reminding me to hydrate and stretch and posture check. Thanks to Bishop and Taster and Show definitely reminded us to take care of ourselves. I will see you guys all tomorrow. We are playing some Great Ace Attorney. All right, touch some grass, smell some roses directly from the rose bush. Stay healthy, get some vitamin D. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, my puppies. I love you. Bye.